Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this 1/12 scale figure by a company called Muff. And this is the Time Controller R. So yeah, they add a space between E and R. So now it's Control R. So yeah, so basically who this guy is of course Loki from the Disney Plus series. And here's the back, so he's a variant prunim. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Nice box. So let's get into it. Alright, and here we have Loki outside the packaging, and before we go into that, let's take a look at the accessories. So it comes with a bunch of hands. Here's this set of relaxed hands, which the figure comes with. The figure pre-installed with the figure, and here's the one extra hand, gripping sword hand, and then here's the harness for the sword to go on his backside, and then here are the rest of the hands that he comes with. A lot of gripping hands, pair of fists, and then a pointy hand, and other gesture. And then other accessories, we have the 2 daggers, and then we have 2 swords. One is just regular, and the other one is lit up. And then we have some effect pieces, and then here's his whatchamacallit thing. Okay, so I did a little googling, and I found out that's called a TEM pad. And yeah, so yeah, TEM pad. Well, that sounds so wrong. But I guess that's what it's called, TEMPAD. Yeah, so yeah. But here's the Loki figure itself, and let me move him to the proper spot. Alright, here's a good look at the head sculpt of Loki. I think they did a really good job with it. This company called Muff, M-U-F-F. And then he comes with some extra buttons too. So if any of these fell off, then you could actually glue them back on. So he has these, how many? I think there are 2, 4, 5, there are 10 buttons on the inside of this jacket, which is strange. At first I was like, did they do this by mistake or something? Did they made a mistake of putting the buttons on the wrong side? But no, actually, in the actual show, these buttons are actually on the inside like that. So that's kind of interesting. And look at that belt. It says TVA. It's cool. And then his tie looks really nice, and then his shirt, look at that collar piece. It goes straight over to the I think it goes all the way underneath the armpit section. So that's interesting. When I was watching the show, I was like, that is a very cool dress shirt. So yeah. So there are the pants and the shoes. And here's a good look at him from an angle. You can see he still looks like Loki, Tom Hiddleston. And then there's his emblem, badge on his jacket. And then I took the hand off, so that's how I usually do it when I want my figures to put the hand in the pocket like that, because otherwise he'll bulge out like crazy and probably won't fit either. And then on the back of the jacket, you can see the words variant on it. Nice, really nice. And I'm not sure whether I want to remove the jacket and show you guys the inside shirt, because I know it's going to be a pain just trying to put this jacket back on through the sleeves and all that stuff. So most likely I think I'm going to leave it as is, yeah. Until one day I really want to take it off, then I'll take it off. But for now, I'm okay with how he is with the jacket on. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you guys. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I worry that I won't be able to put the sleeves back in properly, and then it's gonna bunches up the inside shirt and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm just gonna leave him like this. But he looks fantastic. I think this figure is well worth the price. And I think a good chunk of the money that the reason why this thing is so expensive is because of the tailoring. I think this is some fantastic tailoring for a 1/12 scale figure too, of all things. Then look at the inside. Again, I won't take it off, but you can see, really like the way they did the collar section, which runs all the way across and underneath the armpit. So there it is, really nice. And yeah, again, yeah, I'm not gonna take this off, but this is what I meant. I took the hand off, so just fake it. Put the stub around here, so it makes it look like he has his hands in his pocket there. So let's go over articulation. Head is on a ball joint, and pretty good range. Base at the neck, I don't think there's anything. Shoulders can go out, go forward and back, and he does have butterfly joint. Totally feel it. And then bicep, there is a swivel, and then double jointed elbows and ball hinge wrists, of course. And then as far as the torso is concerned, there's nothing around the chest. Oh no, there is something around the abdominal section, upper abdominal section. And then anything around the waist, yes, there's something around the waist, but very limited as far as mobility is concerned. Range of motion. Legs, let's see, it can go up to about almost 90 degrees. And knee bend. Tight pants, these are pretty tight. So yeah, he does have double jointed hinges, double jointed knees. And body itself is really nice though. It's nice and stiff, which is good. And then ankle, it's on a ball joint, and you already saw the socks he has on, which is nice. Yeah, you're definitely paying for the tailoring of this outfit here. I think it looks great, and yeah. Alright, and this figure does come with a set of hands with a hole in it. This one and also this one, and it's for the effect piece, the flame effect piece, the green flame. And here's what it looks like on the hand, which is very nice. And it looks like they did two styles of it. Here with this one, you can see the nub, the peg is actually at an angle, which is nice. So he could do it with his hands up like that, so the flame is still pointing upward. That's nice. I like that they did something like that, because now you're not limited to having his hand just straight out. You can have it be holding upward a little bit for the flame to go still pointing upward. So that's nice. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's really impressive that a company would think of something like that, because I know Mezco gave us a one of those Green Lantern with smoke coming out of the ring, but instead, but they only did it one direction, where it's pointing. I think it's pointing straight. I think the ring has to be pointing straight outward for the flame to go up. Or yeah, I think that was it. So this company did a nice job in giving us two sets of flames, one pointing upward. One is at an angle, so that's nice. And here's that what is that, tam pad? Yeah, I want to say it like that. And it opens up, and here you can see all the controls in there, and the picture. So really nice. I think they did a fantastic job with this too. For something this small too. That really good work. And here we have a closer look at the swords. There's one with the blade, and this one, the translucent one, supposed to resemble flame, does not have a blade section. You can see, you don't see the blade section in there. You just see flame. And then this Loki, of course, he needs his daggers. They're right there, really nice. I'm really hoping that they would do the one with the horns, the President Loki. That one, I really hope they would do it. That one is a must-have for me if they end up producing that one, and I'm definitely gonna get it. So overall, I think it looks great. The likeness is good. Really looks like Tom Hiddleston. And yeah, the jacket is a little big, but once you tug it back a little bit and put his hands down, then it doesn't look that bad. That just fold it in a little bit and he looks great. Look at that. So let me do a comparison with another Loki figure. Alright, and here's the size comparison. We have the this is the Mayfax Loki, and man, he looks so tiny standing next to the Muff Loki. So he is almost half a head shorter than that Loki, but if you compare him to the Marvel Legends Ant-Man, he's still a little taller, so I don't think he will fit well with your Marvel Legends line. He seems a little big for both of these lines, and I think he probably will fit in with your Mezco line more than anything. So yeah. But the likeness of this one, at first I thought this was really good, but now looking at this, man, it's a huge difference between the two. The color is much nicer, the skin tone is much nicer on this one than it is on this one. And size comparison wise, yeah, well, since he is a god, so maybe he is supposed to be taller than Ant-Man, I'm not sure. So if he is taller than Ant-Man, so maybe he is in scale with the Marvel Legends. Alright, so here I have the Iron Man Mark III, Hasbro Iron Man Mark III, next to Loki. So maybe he is in scale with your Legends, your MCU figures. And you can see he's about the same height as Iron Man. So yeah, I think he fits in nicely with your MCU Legends figures. So yeah, and this guy is gonna set you back about $100. Yeah, I got this over at where did I get this? 1/6 Kit, I believe. Yeah, and just arrived, and happy with it. Took a little while though for them to ship, for it to get here. I mean, they shipped it, and then it took a little while for it to actually arrive. But oh man, what happened? Oh, belt buckle fell off. Half of it fell off, so I have to fix that. Shouldn't be that big of an issue, I don't think, because it looks like it just pegs in. Let me double check. Alright, that was an easy fix. It pegs into the belt. There's a hole on the belt, and then there's a little peg on the belt buckle, so you just peg that in, and all good. So there you go. There's Loki from the Disney Plus series, Loki. And again, hopefully they'll make the President Loki with the horns. I would love that. And hopefully he'll have a grinning face. That'll be perfect. So there you go. There's Loki from Muff Toys. I think Muff, M-U-F-F. And there you go. Thanks for watching.